morning. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. So, Sephora has kind of changed the game. They've made some adjustments to how they're doing their beauty system, and I think in conjunction with that, they are doing a beauty appreciation event a lot earlier than I normally do. It's normally in November. So I have a little bit of an email. I thought I'd kind of read you the dates and stuff so we can all be in the know. And then I'm going to talk you through everything that I would recommend buying and then all the things that are in my cart to buy when it goes live. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, so the details on the event. It starts on Friday. So I'm putting this video live for you guys on Sunday. It would have already gone live on Friday, but that's going to be for Rouge members. So those are the gals that spend $1,000 a year at Sephora. Not one of those. If you love it and spend it, I hope you're already shopping. So those girls get 20% off with the code YesRouge, and that first access window is going to be August 24th through the 29th. And then the main event, so for everybody else, if you're just a regular Sephora shopper or you spend enough to be considered a VIB, that's going to be August 30th to September 3rd. Now, the memberships are free. They don't cost you anything. The tiers jump up depending on how much you spend. But if you're a first-time Sephora shopper, you can sign up to be a VIP, Sephora VIP, or an insider, I guess, and you'll get at least 10% off. And then if you're a VIB, you'll get 15. So the regular code, if you've never bought anything at Sephora or you spent like, I think it's less than $350, is going to be Yes Insider. I'll put it down here. And then the VIB girls will get a Yes VIB code. And then the Yes Rouge, the Rouge girls will have the Yes Rouge. So your category. But if you are in that, you haven't spent as much, you're probably in that like lesser financial category for it. August 30th to September 3rd is your window. So this video will go up before that and hopefully it'll be super helpful. So I have a box of stuff. As always, I've collected everything throughout. And these are things that I'm loving that I think that either I'll grab again as a snag or I would recommend or have recommended in the past. It's been a hot minute since I've done like a Sephora thing. So I'm just gonna kind of work my way down the box. And then I have on my Lilah phone over here. And I've already been popping stuff in my Sephora cart. I'm really working on building that non-toxic beauty bag up, and I'm actually super grateful that I was having issues making a checkout the other day because now I'll buy the stuff that I wanted to buy for a discount. So let's go. Caudalie Beauty Elixir Spray. I've mentioned this a couple of times. It's just so lush. And this is one of those things I feel like not everybody's going to buy them for themselves. You can get a Pixie alternative, but if you've been wanting to try it, you really like it. I have this bottle, which I think I bought during the sale earlier this year. I have this, and then I have the travel size, but it's just such a nice mister. It feels so lovely and it smells so wonderful. I have so many makeup artist friends whenever I was in film that were obsessed with this, and that's how I first like tried it, and then obviously it's grown into a love affair of its own. Lilah B, my B Sunkissed bronzer. I've been talking about this guy for months. This is not the first time you would have seen it. I love this bronzer. It's definitely, since I've been using more other bronzers, I've noticed this a bit more orangey, but Lilah B products tend to be a bit pricier. I've seen the price for their highlighter and it's just not something I want to justify, but I really love this guy. So if you are a bronzer girl and you want just a glorious like powdered bronzer, this is fab. I use it as eyeshadow a lot too. New in the collection, you would have seen it on Wednesday if you watched my weekly vlog. I got a new foundation from Sephora and it's from Ilia. It is the True Skin Serum Foundation. I wanted something that would be a bit more of a, I guess, I like to have more floor coverage options because a lot of some of the non-toxic foundations I found aren't as full coverage. I'd say this is about medium. It's what I'm wearing on my face today, but I really enjoy it so far. I don't know that it wears the best throughout the day progressively, but it's been a good addition to my makeup situation. And if you're looking to kind of branch into more non-toxic foundations, this is definitely one I would recommend. My Anastasia Soft Glam Palette. Do we remember? It's so dusty. I used this guy this morning. It's been a hot minute since I've like used this a ton, mostly because I've been using my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette a lot. But This palette is really, really nice. It's just so creamy. It blends out so well. I haven't been as much into the like oranges lately, and so I think that's different. I think some of their browns are a little more orangey, and that's not necessarily my vibes right now, but I love this palette. I swear by this palette. It's definitely one you need in your collection. No, it is not non-toxic. I have not made the non-toxic switch as far as eyeshadows go. That'll be an eventual, but it's not like my most pressing. So, IGK Beach Club Volumizing Texture Spray. I had the travel size of this for the longest time because I did one of those little like hair packs of items that are more of the travel size, which is something also to stock up on during the sale. Those are perfect for traveling, and the best time to get them is when you can get them on this deal. But I had my smaller can of it, and I finally invested in a bigger one, and I reach for this constantly. This and my Beach Wave spray from Kristen S and my Redken, like, I can't think of the name of it, but it's my version of a hairspray, are my like constant combos, and it adds volume. If you like more of a beachier look, you like more of that textured look, this is great because you can kind of build it up. So, and then I have quite a few Amika products. I've been on an Amika kick for a while. Perk Up has been one of my favorite dry shampoos for the longest time. I really enjoy this guy. I think I've tried samples forever ago, but it's honestly one of my favorite dry shampoos ever. I will continue to keep that in my collection. But I also found these guys the other day when I was on the hunt at the hair store with Elena. And this is the Amika Hydrating Dry Shampoo Foam. I posted an Instagram of this the other day. So it is almost like Perk Up, but it's the foam version. It's very hydrating. It takes a little bit to kind of get it in. I haven't tried the Way Dry Shampoo Foam, so I'm not sure how they compare, but that's kind of what I was thinking when I first saw this. A little goes a long way, but I really like that I can kind of just work it in and build up the volume, and it doesn't leave my hair kind of fluffy or patchy or, you know, like flaky. So if you struggle with dryness and you want something that's gonna kind of help, you know, revive your hair for day 2 and 3, this is your gal. And then for my Belong gals, I have gotten to a point now where I'm kind of in this like hair rotation. I can do an updated video on it as far as what I do, but I normally alternate between purple shampoo and a regular shampoo. And when I do the regular, I have been reaching for this guy, and this is the Amika Bust Your Brass. So it is a leave-in purple foam that kind of helps with the brassiness. So it's really been kind of just my backup, and then I don't have to worry about using purple shampoo every time and getting that like violet tint or messing with my hair. But it kind of helps keep the brass off of my hair, and it's super easy to use. So it doesn't leave like any residue on it. I normally use this while my hair's still wet, and then I add in my volumizing foam and my texturizing, or my like thickening spray, and it's all good. So there's nothing like crazy at my roots. My roots aren't super heavy. I will kind of chuck it everywhere, but I mostly focus up top of it. Coola. I don't think I could get through this video without talking about this primer. It is the Dawn Patrol primer. I've been obsessed with this guy for months. This is my second bottle of it. I'm not working through it as much because I haven't been wearing makeup as often lately, or if I have, I've been doing like super minimal and just kind of chilling at home with it. So this is my favorite. I've worn this on quite a few occasions for, you know, long days of shooting and being in hot weather, or, you know, just full days where I'm out and about doing all kinds of things, nights out, everything. And I love it. I actually use it as kind of my eye primer too. So this has been my favorite for months, and I love that it has SPF in it. But on that note, I have been kind of switching up my routine a little bit, and so I've been looking to add a regular SPF in the mornings, because it's just my like habit to brush my teeth, then wash my face, all of that in like my span of the window in the morning. And so sometimes I'll go for a walk after that, and that means I want to have an SPF on my face. So I got a little sample of this guy in a recent order. I think it was my foundation order, and it's Farmacy's Green Screen Daily Environmental Protector, and it is an SPF. This bottle is really tiny, but I really like it. I don't feel like it smells funny or leaves any like kind of funk on my face. Sometimes I feel like SPFs can be really runny, so it's obviously very small size. I'm set to either get this or one other thing that you will see, so drop it, in my basket in a second, but I've really been enjoying that. And then skincare wise, we will always have the Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. Guys, fall is coming. If you haven't tried this guy yet, I just kind of want to go back to it and talk about how much I love it, because I really love this mask. It's still so flippin' fabulous. I use acids every other night on my skin. That's kind of my exfoliating routine. You hear that noise in the background? That is my mother sneezing. But I love this. I've enjoyed it. It's taken me ages to really get through this pot, and I probably need to use it again. Except for I have a facial tomorrow, so we won't do that now. But yeah, I love it. If you haven't tried it, I would either suggest picking that up or one of the sets with the smaller ones, so you can try that, or just ask for a sample. And as far as masks go as well, another one that I'm constantly like has become like a standard go-to for me is the Origins Original Skin Tint Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. So this guy I picked up forever ago when the charcoal version of their mask kind of ran out, and so I snagged this one as well, or I guess as a different edition. But I really like it. I've kind of been gravitating towards this more when I just feel like my skin is kind of clogged up, or if I feel like I just really need to kind of give my skin kind of a vamp up. So this is great because I will wash it off kind of with maybe my Foreo Luna, which is coming, and use the texturizing as an end to kind of exfoliate my skin a little bit, and it's great and it's very affordable. Foreo Luna, if you guys don't have one of these, I love this guy. I know that like Clarisonics are very popular, people love these. I've had my Foreo for a couple of years, and I've really been like using it regularly for the past couple of months, and I've seen how it's just really helped to start the process of clearing out my skin. I know I'm not going to say it's like the end all and be all of it, but I can definitely see the difference that it's made, and just to really help make sure that I'm breaking everything down on my face makeup wise and kind of making sure my skin looks its best. We will go for my clarifying cleanser because I love this thing. It's my favorite. It just feels so nice. I enjoy my skincare routine because this is so calming and so soothing, and it's the peppermint that's in it. I know that's a huge part of it, but when I switched from the other that I was using on my face, I realized how dehydrating that was for me, and this is just, Tata's products are so nice. I am not quite halfway through the bottle, but I might go ahead and stock up on it just because if I can get it on a sale, I will do that. But it's been a game changer for my skin in the past couple months since I've used it. And then I've also been using this guy, the Sunday Riley UFO Oil. If you have acne prone skin, please don't like flip out and shy away from oils. You need a good balance of things going on, and this has salicylic acid in it, which is wonderful, but it's also kind of in that oil base, so it does a good job at hydrating my skin without making my skin feel like it's like falling off and super dry. If you read my blog post last week on non-toxic makeup, I think it was my routine, sorry, let me think about that. I mentioned how I'm at the bottom and I've finished my bottle of Maylands from Youth Dew, and if I'm honest, I still love that more. Youth Dew and I just have that special place, but I got this guy from Herbivore as kind of my like in-between, hopefully, replacement, and I'm really excited about it. I've really been enjoying it, and it's been super nice. It's got the CoQ10 oil in it, which is supposed to be really great for your skin, and it's also twice the size of what I was using before. So if you're looking to try Herbivore oils, I really like I think it's Lapis, it's the blue one. I have a roller ball of that, but this, as far as a nice just treat for your skin to really kind of take care of it, I'm all about investing in my serums, and this one has been fabulous. And I don't have this guy anymore. I'm out, and I believe Sephora started stocking it, but the Indie League CoQ10 toner, if you want an affordable, nice toner for your skin, you want something that hydrates, that's something I would highly recommend. And I would also put on the list I have it turned over so I can keep everything. It's the Olaplex number 3. This is the hair mask that I reach for on the regular. This is just the one that I know and love. I know you can get it on Amazon, but if you can snag it at a deal during the sale, I would recommend that, and apologies for the playing in the background. So let's pop into my Sephora cart real quick, and I will put pictures on the screen of what I have in my cart and why I'm buying it, or why I'm hoping to buy it. We'll see. So the first thing on my list in my cart is another of the RMS Cover Up. If you watched the weekly vlog this past week, you would have seen where I was talking about how I kind of needed another color for my face. I tend to have 2 concealers on the go, one for my under eye and one for my general face. So getting a slightly darker tint of that is on the list. And then I want to try their Lip to Cheek, which is a lip color. I'm trying to kind of test out more non-toxic lips. So Beloved is like a red. We know I love a red. That's my basket. And RMS's Contour Bronzer is also in my basket. Now I used my Well People stick today with my Lilah bronzer. I've gotten more into my bronzing. I still really love my Chanel one. And so I'm trying to find something that I feel like takes the place and I still love as much in the non-toxic realm, so I could recommend that to you guys. So the Contour Bronzer from RMS is on my list. And then I have 2 things from Drunk Elephant. I have their SPF. I've heard great things about it. It was also an Allure Beauty Award winner in 2015. Like I said, I want to have an SPF in my everyday, so that's on my list to grab. I was toying between that one and the Farmacy one, but the thing with that one is that I think it's kind of around the same price point, but there's more in that one. And then Drunk Elephant has the Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. I still love my By Terry CC Serum, and I picked up a kind of bronzy bit from 100% Pure the other day because I was hoping to kind of really find the spots in my routine and move non-toxic products into them and just really replicate it and make that like something I enjoy. I like the 100% Pure. I don't always like it on my face as much. I think I'm gonna like the Drunk Elephant one more, so that is on the list to try. I think this brand's called Autonomy. I'm saying that wrong. But they have a certified organic baked blush. I want something that is more of not so corally, not so orangey, more of that like wine colored, softer pinky red kind of look for my fall blush stuff, because I really have a lot of corals for summer. So that's kind of the game there. This one's called Rose. And then the last thing in my cart is another lip, because I want, like I said, I want to see what's out there and trying new things. So Lawless, I mentioned their brand the other day. I know that they have a foundation, was not really sold on that, but they have a soft matte liquid lipstick that's gotten pretty good reviews, and this is a color Romeo, and it is a more of a like deep wine red. So that was a color I really felt like I was missing in my lipstick like arsenal last year. So the lip I'm wearing today is a red and it's non-toxic, but I'm hoping that like that particular red will be that kind of slot that I was missing for last fall. So yeah, that is my very quickly spoken list of things that are on my Sephora shopping agenda. So all of the things that I love, use regularly, would recommend, and then all of the things that I'm thinking about buying. So I hope that you guys can snag a few deals if you have some things in your cart. Maybe if this is the time when you start thinking, hey, you know, I could stock up on some things for stocking stuffers or Christmas. Yeah guys, I'm thinking about Christmas. It's August. We're thinking about it already. Do it. Save yourself some money. Buy the things now. You know, might as well. If you can get 10, 15, 20% off, do it. Do it while you can. So I love you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Make sure you head over to the blog today and check out today's post. I think it's about why I'm switching to non-toxic makeup. I kind of wanted to talk you through that so that you guys would know why the heck I keep talking about it. And yeah, I am traveling for the next 2 weeks. I'm in Birmingham some this week and Birmingham some the next week. I have lots of traveling coming up. So if you have any specific requests for anything you want to see from Birmingham, if you're wanting more tips on snacks or travel tips or how I work out on the go, anything, let me know. I'm here to listen to you guys. But yeah, and if you haven't signed up for my weekly newsletter, I will put that down below as well. So yes, I love you guys. You matter to me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you all in my weekly vlog on Wednesday. Bye guys.